G'day everyone, what is going on? It is your favorite producer from Down Under, Jhin, back with another video. And in this one, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make those dark orchestral type of samples, something that is inspired by Pyrex Whippa. But yeah, if you are new here, would greatly appreciate it if you punch that subscribe button. And also while you're at it, click that little notification bell so you get notified every single time I upload a video. But with that being said, let's get into FL Studio and let's deconstruct this sample. Okay, so here we are inside of FL Studio, and to begin with, when you are making dark orchestral samples or just orchestral samples in general, you obviously need a good VST or a good KONTAKT library that has those covered. Now, the one I ended up going for is from KONTAKT. It is Sonoscore the Orchestra. We are using the Viola's Staccato preset, and we've just laid down this really simple melody. It originally starts in the key of A minor, but we do pitch it down to F sharp minor. In context, it just sounds like so. Now, it is a really simple melody. There's not a lot happening with this one. All we did was we just copied the first one and pitched it down 5 semitones just to give it that dark, eerie feel as well. Now, there were some notes that were out of key. That's why, you know, over the end here, it does change a little bit. But that subtle change actually makes it sound like the sample is actually evolving and it's not the exact same thing repeating. The next thing that we added to this sample is coming from KONTAKT yet again. It is Neo Pure. It is the basic pure piano. And that one is just playing the root notes over 2 octaves. As we can see here, we have A going over 2 octaves, and then it goes down to E being played over 2 octaves. But in context, this is what the piano sounds like. This piano was practically just being used to fill up the low end because it was missing that low end with the viola. Viola was just filling up the really high frequency. Going on to the next element, we do have the Gypsy Romantic violin, or the overused violin, coming in from Balkan Ethnic Orchestra. Now, this one is playing a really high-end violin solo. Now, just headphone warning because it is really high-pitched. Like I said, it's really high pitched, but in the finished sample, it actually works really well. Then we do have a church bell coming in. It's just a perk sound. The pattern that one is playing is just playing the root notes on an offbeat. As you can see with this A and then the E, in context just sounds like so. Really simple. There's not really that much happening. The last element, the last melodic element that we have coming in is this bass from Serum. It is a preset I've made myself called Moog Bass. All it is, it's a saw wave with 16 voices and a sine wave just with 1 voice. The cutoff is on 300. And all we have in regards to effects is a little bit of tube distortion, a compressor without multiband turned on, and just another EQ with the frequency cut at 300 yet again. Now, this one is really simple. It's just a really simple bass, and in context just sounds like so. It's just playing the root notes. It's just giving in that low rumble, like the really low frequency ranges where the piano wasn't actually filling it up. Last but not least, we do have this soundscape practically coming in. It is from a VST known as Movement by Kia. Yes, the car company made a VST. It is completely free. Now, the reason I rendered it out is if I open up the VST, you automatically get sound. And even if you turn the VST off from the channel rack, the sound still comes through. So I didn't want that sound to be playing constantly. So I just rendered out the part that I wanted. and I just added it in just, you know, for that little texture, and in context sounds like so. It's just really subtle. You don't actually hear it that much in the finished sample, but it's just to fill in certain frequency ranges. But yeah, that is how you can make a really simple dark orchestral sample inspired by Pyrex Whippa inside of FL Studio. If you are new here, would greatly appreciate it yet again if you do punch that subscribe button. And also while you're at it, flick that little notification bell so you get notified every single time I upload a video. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all next week for another video.